Hello, welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. Normally I say hello and welcome, and I fucked it. I was like, hello, welcome. Fuck that. Anyway, today's guests are Tyrone, McKenna and Tommy McCarthy from the Whiskey and White podcast, and also from the crazy mad world of professional boxing, and also from West Belfast. Up a fucking So today's episode is sponsored by Joxer. Joxer is a phenomenal eatery, a phenomenal fucking wee restaurant. They have 3 of them now, mate. They're spreading out. I love it. Joxer, do you know what it is? They're moving out towards me as well. There's one closer to my house now. So you can go to Joxer in Hollywood, Bangor, and now in Royal Hillsborough, if you're not a ball bag, and Greater Lisburn. It's a great time. Go in there. Joxer is the home of chaffles. They're doing a Caesar salad at the minute, right? Have I talked about the Caesar salad on here? They do a Caesar. It comes with wee croutons, right? And it has they'll do like a wee soft poachy egg on it, and then they do like Christmas ham.
Egg in a salad.
It's unbelievable. Don't question Joxer.
It's a West Belfast man making that salad.
It's a great place. They open from 9 to 4 every day. They open from 5 till late on Thursday through Sunday. If you want to book a late table, use resdiary.com. It's a great place. They love us. We love them. We coffees. We dirty 15s and all. Great place. Great staff. Very accommodating. Go to Joxer. Today's episode also sponsored by Pubic Assassins, manscaped.com. You want to straight up strangle the pubes, clean off your bag? Go to manscaped.com. Use the code NOBLASTERS20. That's the word no blasters, all one word, and the number 20, NOBLASTERS20, for 20% off and free shipping. I highly recommend the ball deodorant. You know, I started reusing the ball deodorant. I'd sort of left it for a week or two I wanted to remember what I smelled like before it, and vinegar, if you were wondering, I started using it again there yesterday, and mate, it's a good time. Take 30 seconds and be kind to your boys, like after a shower, and it was a good time. I also highly recommend the hedge trimmer. Now, granted, I've only used it a couple of times because I'm going for that Amish look, but it's a very great product, very easy to use. You can get the Performance Package 4.0, which comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker 2.0, which is
actually their names.
Yeah, the lawnmower. The lawnmower is the the fucking the pube trimmer. The Weed Whackers for your nasal hair and your oral hair. That's AU, and also then you get ball deodorant, ball toner, and ball wipes. All comes in a nice wee soap bag. That's a Performance Package, and I highly recommend it. No Blasters 20 over at manscaped.com. Very briefly, get on over and check out our Patreon at patreon.com/No Blasters. This is where we drop Extra Time, which is its whole own podcast jammed with FIFA every Thursday. We also have Smells Bitchin', weekly announcements. We have Noodle Bar stuff goes out there, specials and offers on tickets and things like that. Pre-announcements of gigs. It's a great time. We would also like to remind you that tonight, Tuesday the 3rd of October, there is a live stream going out on our Patreon at patreon.com/No Blasters, where we're going to get stuck into the new FIFA, aka EA FC 24. It's easy to say, IFK 24. We're going to get stuck in that. We have live games. We have guests. We have Dave Elliott. We have Willie T. We have Aaron Butler and James McKenna all coming into the studio. It's going to be fucking great. I'm going to be eating. I don't know what's going to be. There's going to be something here. Pizzas and dirt. It'll be good. It'll be good. So get on over to patreon.com/No Blasters. That's the end of these announcements. Yes. There was a priest used to be in St. Michael's in Andytown, and he looked like Leslie Nielsen. And in our house, we called him Father Leslie, right? And I remember when he used to read the wee bulletin that they do. He used to, so he'd finish the creed or whatever, and then he'd just go, and the announcements. And then he'd just lift the page of shit. And I used to love that bit in Mass when it just stops being official.
We love Danny, but
you know what I mean? I love that bit because that's when they're doing the collection. You can hear people fucking their coins about, and then there was like, that was the bit where it stopped being like, you know, the official dictate of the Church of Rome and just became like, there's gonna be stuff happening in Andytown this week. I love that.
No mass. Did you know they do cards or card readers in mass now? It's not even a wee dish going around. It's card readers.
I know.
Card reader in Andytown.
Christ has gone digital. I love it.
It's a case of society.
That's mental.
It goes straight into Jesus' account.
I was
It's getting glorification.
imagine he has a way account, Danske. Do you know what I mean? Small business. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unbelievable. Contactless fucking payments to Jesus.
I know.
Unbelievable.
But we've got
You should never have to put your pin in because you should already know it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. God knows everything.
That's fucking mental.
I haven't been to mass in years.
I haven't been in a long time.
What, like normal mass on a Sunday?
I know,
I
yeah.
went to obviously a couple of weddings,
Yeah.
but that doesn't really count.
I know.
The mass he goes over in
Or
London
funerals.
sounds like a great time. There's
What's
food.
it?
He goes
Mass.
to mass over in London.
There's
Not
food
mass,
off?
church.
Church.
Oh, right, okay.
Black guys.
There's a difference.
do it different.
Mass and church.
That's mental.
They do it different.
There's
You
food
ever hear it?
Oh.
We're all going mad, blasting into
I
trees
love
and then go
church.
get food and a few drinks after. And it's,
That sounds like a fucking
sounds
great
like a
time.
It's a fucking great.
Yeah.
yeah.
It probably
would say,
should be
like-
more like that.
I'm like on the cusp of giving my life to God, but only the black Jesus, not Andytown Jesus.
He bought,
His Andytown Jesus is just like
he bought a fucking Bible last week. He started reading the Bible from first page to fucking back
I'm
page.
getting
I know.
to it, like,
Well, see, there's
have you read it?
the Bible. Aye.
No, but
Have
you're
you
a reader.
read it?
You are.
I have read it.
Have you read it?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've
I
read
didn't like-
Genesis, and it's actually like.
It's bullshit.
There's
not
a lot
wanna
of
read
mad
it.
shit in there to be
How
fair.
can you say it's bullshit if you've never read it?
Because
It
I
is.
hear the story, people are 800. Abraham's 800 years old.
You only hear the stories because I told you the stories.
Yeah, okay.
But before I told you about it, you were saying it's bullshit.
Prophet McCarthy. This is mental. No,
He's going
I,
around preaching the good Lord.
I'm not even. I'm just wanting to read it because Exhibit A, people going, that's all about Alex. They can't say it's not going right. Let me find out what's in it because you have to know what you're talking about.
there's some like,
So the first book's crazy.
yeah.
So like it's mental.
I love all that bit
And I'm
about
in
the
the
actual
Exodus.
the actual creation story of like, you know, the words that are used to describe things.
It's so hard
you know,
to read.
Just like there was this void between he made this void, and you're like, how do you make nothing? Do you know what I mean? How do you make this grid, this vault? Like it's talking about him making the sky, the vault between the heavens and the earth, and you're going, right.
Like,
No.
you can
You just
actually
go,
get like a
right?
Bible.
There's nothing else to say.
Sweet.
No instructions.
And then on here Sunday,
Yeah.
chill. even God went. That's enough. 7 days is enough. You know what I mean?
The 6 days.
Yeah,
now.
the 6 day work week. You know what I mean? You go, well, how long was he working every day on this? You know what I mean? Was he doing that? What is it? The 4-hour work day? You know,
It's a hard book to read.
It fucking is.
Like you can get one, like it's updated to like
modern.
the way we talk
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
But this, I bought.
Shut up.
the
You can
real
get one
deal.
that's.
What one are you going with? Are you going? Are you
King
not? Are you
James.
going King James? Fuck.
And they begat and begat and
That's,
begat. and
that,
it's
that,
like,
mate, that, there's a lot
it
of
is
begetting.
so
Like,
hard.
that is fucking.
No, there's
old school,
there's
like.
a lot of the things that I've had read. I don't know what this even means. I'm translating English in English. I go to Google going, all right.
Mate, that is mental though, because that's like Middle English. Like,
I know,
Why,
it's
why did you
weird.
not just get the updated one?
Because I want to go right to the source.
I've gone.
But it
well,
does
here,
it change? Does it
if
change?
you're going right to the
I know,
source, like some
you
of
have
it's
to
in
go
Greek and all.
I know.
Do you know
but
what I
like
mean?
Go right
the
to source.
the almost source.
Like John's Gospel in Greek, there's a fucking read.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My Greek's
Logos.
I didn't
very,
realize there's all
very,
these
In the
different
beginning,
ones.
there
Yeah,
was
but
the
there's
word.
only
there's
one.
so many different.
It's all translated.
Yeah. So it's hard.
Mate, like I mean,
hard to
it's
read.
see, like if so like at uni, I would have done we studied the what do you call it, like the Pentateuch, like the first 5 books is which that makes up the Jewish Torah. So we studied that, because we were doing Jewish history.
What did you do? In
Ancient history.
Alright.
So we would have done that, and then would have done the New Testament when we were doing like about the historical figure of Jesus. Was a big part of what we were learning.
Do you still brush up on the historical history?
Mate, not even joking.
lecturer?
See, yes,
But
I'm doing a PhD in ancient history right now, right?
Why?
And
You're a comedian, fuck
Just-
you.
I've got 10 out of it, right? No, it's like I'm doing it now, but like yesterday I was working on a wee script. I finished it, and then I sent it over to a couple of people that need to read it, and then I literally was like, I finished that earlier than I thought, and I'm due to do a chapter of this PhD by the end of the month. And I thought, well, I've already like made a load of notes, and I thought, well, I'll go now. And I went down into my bookcase downstairs and lifted out all the shit that I need for the chapter, and went back up and started getting fucking into
insane.
it. It's fucking mental.
Why would you?
Why he doing
Why would you keep on?
Career
You're
flying
like
the
script
campus.
still there. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna do
gonna hit the
PhD.
boots. He's got to be with a spare time.
I just sort of, I don't know, I'm interested in it. Like, I'm just like,
I loved history of art, so
yeah.
I would actually brush up on that still.
Me and Tyrone's writing a script right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Tyrone's cracking up because we've done like a rough part, and then I emailed it before it's still like before we were
First draft, and I was like, that's the first fucking draft. Why the fuck you email? You're jumping the gun. It's first draft. You know, the no first draft. You know what that means? You crack it. No, you're supposed to have it kind of finished, and that's your first draft. Is rough, and then you cracked a few things. Not fucking the way we had it.
I panicked on the trigger and just it sounds.
Talk to me about this script without, if you just don't want to give it away, that's fine, but like,
Do we want to give it away?
I don't know. It's something.
what is it? Is it a feature or is
No,
it like
no,
a,
it's
like a sitcom?
No, it's a sitcom.
Right.
It's a sitcom, and we wrote it. It's about boxing.
Right?
It's loosely based on our lives. It's like the Lanadu and 8 Mile.
It's like
2 mile square.
I'm Robert. But no, like it's like boxers are portrayed as being loaded and they reach local celebrities, so everyone's like, fuck, they're on TV, they're rich and all, but in reality, you're struggling to pay for fucking bills and all that shit. So it's kind of based on that, and we're just trying to make it in boxing. And
That's
it's
cool.
just comedy, but
That's cool.
It's a comedic.
so
What
it's
do you
just
call it?
portraying.
Yeah.
It's just portraying what boxers really go through.
Yeah.
But
Aye.
and they're kind of chasing a bit of money to try and pay for
Immediate
training camp
builds,
to-
but
Aye.
still while chasing
to
the
chasing the
dream.
dream.
It's cool, like.
It is. It's
Because I don't know, did you hear?
you're
You're
right,
in. We've actually cast you.
You're talking to a local TV producer here, guys,
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Listen, Karen, you've been cast in the film.
coach.
Unbeknownst to you,
You're the coach.
you're a coach in the show.
Oh my god.
Just after your great epic performance
In the
Rocky.
promo.
So
The promo that was for No Fate.
So
Oh,
here,
no.
can we talk about that?
Huh?
What was the fucking crack, lad?
I don't know. I just see the week before a Fate.
Yeah.
That's kind of when your camp's finished. So I'd done all my sparring, all my dadding, everything, all my training, all packed in, driving up the road. And I just get a mail here. Have you heard the news? And I said, nah. I said, apparently there's something up our Fate. And I was like, hardly. So I texted my manager. My manager said, there's disputes going about deadlines haven't been met and some things haven't been paid, but look, we're going to get it sorted, don't worry about it. And then the Irish board weren't happy, and they'd went round and they'd said, look, the fight's not on, you can go ahead and eat and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck, I'm not eating because I'm on my way, I'm
I
ready
know,
to
mate,
fucking
it was
go.
fucking, see, to be fair, seeing you when, like, the difference between you then and now, like, just even, like, the colour of
Oh,
your face,
fuck's sake.
you're, like, fucking,
Healthy.
it's like gaunt, isn't it? You're sort of
Yeah,
really, like,
fuck
gaunt
that.
when you're going to, you know, when you're, like,
Yeah.
when
I know.
you're, like, it's fucking mad.
It is, so I was ready to fight, I was like, fucking right, it's lethal. And then
I've never
Get
been
that
gaunt. Go ahead.
I got that phone call around. I was like, what the fuck? And then Jamie said, don't worry, it's going to get sorted. But apparently the board and just
too
couldn't-
far
couldn't-
along.
couldn't-
Paperwork and stuff,
they
that type
couldn't-
of shit.
Couldn't come with agreement. And then the venue as well was being dicks. Like they were saying, oh, you're only allowed from 5 p.m. to fucking 10 p.m. and I'd only fit it in like 5
So
fights.
the main event, if you ever watch boxing or
Starts every
MMA, the main event is always 10:30.
Yeah.
So
Unwritten rule.
So like I was just all fuck about and then it was just like, nah, it's not happening. But
That's
got it.
fucking mental. isn't it?
It's just, do you know what's a melt? It's 10 weeks of your life you didn't get paid for. So like you're training your bodies over 10 weeks. Like the fighting's the easy bit. That's the bit you get paid for, but the hard bit's the fucking 10 weeks. Down in Dublin.
Sacrifice.
Monday to
3
Friday.
months, like, is fucking serious.
Especially the whole summer as well.
Monday to Friday, cancelled holidays, fucking everything, and then you just
That's a
you
fucking
miss the summer.
boot
Like,
in
I
it,
didn't like my kids. I would have went away with Irish trips as well.
Aye,
but
aye.
then even I just went, nah, I'm just Dublin. So that's a fucking melt. But I had a meeting with my manager last week. Hopefully got a big. Hopefully it's announced now, but a big fight coming up in December.
Mental.
So
East Belfast.
So technically.
I know. That's fucking... It must be city centre.
I googled it there. Like,
Is it south? Like whenever they break it up
Honestly,
into the
Honestly?
constituencies.
The city centre.
We're talking about SZ.
Oh, I was talking about Sandy Row.
Sorry. I was talking about SZ.
Right. Hope it's announced, or else you'll know what the fight is. But that's fucking mental, because that like I was
know.
just, do you know what I nearly just said there? This is sitting in traffic has done this to me this morning. I nearly just said that's fucking mental, because that's mental. Do you know what happened on the fucking motorway here this morning? Some cunt was sitting in the outside lane with hazard lights on, nobody near him, on his phone, just sitting there. I'm like, I ain't gonna get out. Like, and it was, you know, like, so everyone has to go into the middle lane to get round him, and then it was like after that point, it's like fucking right, and I was like, it's fucking like people wouldn't let you out then, and I'm going, you can see a queue of traffic in this fucking lane, mate.
We seen the tail end.
Yeah,
When we got on, we just missed it.
I was
what
filled
is this?
with
It
hate.
looked bad. It
That
looked
guy,
like
there was
traffic.
nothing wrong.
Traffic is like the main thing that makes people lose their
I lose my
composure.
mind.
People get really ballsy when in traffic, but
I know.
like, they'll start firing out death threats.
I-
I would never do face to face.
I have been known to throw a finger at strangers, like, you know what I mean?
Like, you see me cry, fuck you!
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking hell. People
I-
get really angry in
I
traffic.
lose it about, like, see whenever somebody does something mental, you know, do you know what's a good one at the minute? Like, you'd be driving and somebody in the lane beside you just does one of these. And you're like, see if I drive past and I see a phone, I'm literally like, Jesus fucking, and like probably like could be just driving through kids. Do you know what I mean? Could be like, fuck you, come. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
That's why I don't drive. I'd be too angry with a driver.
I'm not throwing an angry guy anyway.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
Throws an angry guy anyway. Let's dig in that. Unbelievable.
No,
Don't read the Bible, throw no. Calm yourself down with a wee bit of fucking. But get some fucking calm, mate. You know what I mean?
No,
That's fucking man.
fuck that.
Jesus Christ.
Not a big reader.
Not a big reader.
Especially
You need to get
especially
your
not
reading
old,
head. You need to
old
get-
English.
The Bible wouldn't be like first choice, like if
No,
you were gonna start reading, like, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't. And I don't like biographies. I hate biographies.
It's not biography.
But more or
Some
less,
parts of it are,
it's
like-
more or less
Yeah.
a biography.
Well, to start, it's like a
biography of the human race, like, you know what I mean?
documentary on paper.
Documentary.
Also known as a document. That's mental.
There's an arm. Fuck.
I can't believe though you've gone. So the one I've read is what do they call it? The New Jerusalem Bible. So it's like fucking. It's just like it is modern English, but like not. You can get ones. Do you know there's like ones people have translated into like Smick and all.
Yeah.
Actually, I seen like there's a
There's
new
one
Gen Z one,
Yeah.
and it's like I forget what it's saying. Like
Yeah.
Jesus was hella cool, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
That would kill me. What reading that? You know?
There's
Let there be
Jamaican
light,
one
bro.
translated in the patois.
No reading.
And
I'm
seriously.
surprised you're not reading that one.
So it's hard enough to read the friggin' old English.
Uh-huh.
Old English translated into friggin' old Jamaican patois.
That's mental. Like,
Let's say, how can you baguette in Jamaican?
But I got tickets last night for your show.
did you? To what show? The Odyssey?
No, the one in Davnish.
Oh fuck! Right.
I
No.
don't travel at all.
I was going, what the fuck? Just come to it. No, that's gonna be good crack.
Yeah,
That one, the
looking
Devonish,
forward to
like,
it. Tommy's hosting.
MC.
Unbeknownst to the public.
I know.
Didn't he make
It didn't
a
make
poster?
it. Didn't
Oh,
make it
really?
to the poster.
right, so because this happened, and I assumed you. So I assumed you were saying it right, And then Chloe goes, "Is Tommy doing this?" And I went, "I think so." She goes, "He's not on a poster." And I went,
I said
"Fuck,
it.
maybe he's pulled out of it." And then I asked you, and you were like, "I'm doing it." And I'm like,
I said in the group, I was like, fuck, because the people that run the gym are in a group chat with us.
Yeah.
And I stuck it in. Lads, there's for tickets to that show. And fuck me, slapping the face of Tommy McCarthy. He didn't get on the poster. Oh, I couldn't fit it in. I said, couldn't fit him in. You could have done
his name,
hosting with Tommy McCarthy.
Yeah.
Like,
fucking
fuck me.
shrink down somebody
People,
else.
do you know what? People don't want me to be great, you know? They're always trying to...
That
give
is
my
rare.
leg.
I'll be honest.
That's wild, isn't it?
That is rare. Like, see, whenever, like I've been doing gigs a long time, there's been times where, like, people fuck around and either spell the name wrong,
Yeah.
kill yourself, and also see, like, it doesn't happen as much now. It can just be a wee boot in the ball.
it's
I don't really care, but now Tyrone's got my back up a bit. Like, man,
Here,
fucking
there was
hell,
one there-
was there?
there
I was
one
very
there.
surprised when I seen it.
Yeah.
There was one there, not summer, just past last summer. There was a gig I was meant to do, some festival, and there was loads of comedians on. But like, even last year, I was looking at it going, I should be up the bill here, and they were putting me on. They were having me headline one of the days, and my name, I was the last comedian on it, and my name was so small on it. You thought I printed the poster. Do you know what I mean? The poster maker, Kieran Bartlett, right?
Freaking
I was like,
magnifying glass.
yeah, and I literally looked at him and went, and no offense to like people that are just starting out, but there was a lot of people who were just starting out. Their names are
No
sitting
offense
above
to
mine and all.
You, Tommy.
No, but like, I mean, people who have been doing even like less
Yeah.
time than you have, like people who've been gigging for a few months
That's
last year,
disrespect.
who were on this bill, their names are like S, and mine's like, and I'm going, I seen it and went, flu.
Flu, did you call in sick?
I have the flu.
Oh, flu. It's called flu.
Who the fuck's flu?
I know,
Flu
yeah.
where? Well, did you call in sick? That's
Not because of the poster,
Sure.
Yeah,
but
Sure.
slightly because
Yeah,
of the poster.
sure, buddy.
Yeah. I was saying, do you know what it was? Do you ever have a wee day where you're sitting doing fuck all and you go, I like this? And
That's every day to me.
and it was a drive. There was a drive to that festival.
Sammy right there today when my alarm was going off.
Yeah.
And I'd look and come, you up? And I was like, fuck's sake.
As he
You
takes
up.
hair.
You up.
I was like, no. His bed was warm. It was fucking.
Oh no, man! I
See,
see.
like you're talking about looking through the names and stuff. Like me and Paddy McDonald done a gig in Galway a few months ago. It was a few months ago. And fucking, I know, self-praise is no recommendation, but fuck, we ain't acted out of the park. It was unreal. And the guys who run were like, yo, we've booked you now. You're doing the Galway Comedy Festival. We've booked you. And I was going, fucking head, brilliant. They went home telling my missus, no, hey, fucking book me for this festival. They keep releasing things for it now, like promoting it. I'm looking, it's my name, but no one's got in contact. So my name's not on it.
You know on it? You
Nah.
get rejected.
I go, what the flip?
That's
going
fair,
on?
like.
The reason you told everyone. That's why you shouldn't tell anyone anything
I know.
until.
But these
until
are the
it's out.
guys who
I don't
fucking
even
run the whole thing. Like,
I like that you finished that sentence. Just until it's out, because otherwise you just go. So I shouldn't tell anybody anything. Staring into the abyss.
Depressed.
Yeah, mate. I don't even know. No, I don't want to get into this, but like, there's a lot of that going around. Like a lot of just like people saying weird shit like that to me at the minute about stuff. Just
So what? Get into it. I want to get into it.
slightly depressing shit that I'm going right. Don't want to tell anybody anything. It's happened a lot actually recently, but yeah, I don't want to get into it. It's too grim. But what was I gonna say? So, how was the fucking? I was melted. I was over in Edinburgh during it. How was the Devonish?
You know what?
Whiskey and White Live.
so
Pub?
good. Like,
It was
so
far
good.
better than the first one. See, the first one, I was very nervous and I had a bit too many drinks.
Right.
And I was going to say a bit too many drinks. I was blocked on the
Right,
guns.
okay.
Did Tyrone, did you hear what he done? Like,
No.
we got really carried in the way around. And hey, I'm busting to go to piss. So as we ran out, park a car, jump out. He jumped out and ran into the Devoney shit. So I parked the car, walked in, we fucking back. What was it, like 4
I was only
stars?
forced out.
And
I stand there and
he was standing with paint.
I stand with a pen. I was like, look at Tommy, he won't buy a paint. So I said to the man, he won't buy a paint. So keep him and carry it.
I was going to that man and says, we're going, sure, this Tommy, yeah, fuck's sake, we to give me a trick. And I was going, it's too hard. They're all just laughing at me.
But I had them.
so good.
I had them
That's
4
good.
Stalin and about 4 or 5 other pints, and I wasn't as
Because I don't drink before going on stage.
It didn't
ever.
ruin the show, like, but it deterred my wits from being as good
Aye,
as
I
it
know
should
what
be.
you
But I was
mean,
just nervous. I'd never done anything like that before, so I was very nervous. But it still went well, that one. But this one was far better because obviously I was in a fight or in a camp. Wasn't in a fight, unfortunately. But so I didn't drink this one, and
on
your wits are
fire.
far better.
Aye,
I couldn't get
yeah.
a fucking word in this cunt.
That was fucking a brilliant night. Did you see the Shane Todd thing?
Well, when he came out,
Aye.
or
Did you see
yeah,
it?
yeah, because
The best.
Chloe showed me. She also, I think, so. I'm trying to remember now. Have you put that whole podcast out?
Nah.
No, but just
Unfortunately,
put
there
out
was
the
technical
Just put
difficulties,
out
but there's
the whole
clips.
first one.
Yeah,
The whole
So I
first
think
one, yeah.
so. We've seen that,
Yeah.
and then maybe she must have shown me this on
This
Must
like
have seen
on
a
like
clip
a
on Instagram or
because
something.
there was a drinking thing as well.
Yeah,
She showed me that too.
funny,
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
I was like, what's he Shane Todd? Because we didn't tell Jimmy Nesbitt that Shane Todd was coming on because he wanted to surprise.
Shane
Jimmy.
said, "Look, I'll do it, but don't be telling this.
Aye.
Don't be telling anyone."
And we were in the wee green room. And people were coming in. Where's Shane as John? And because Jimmy was there, and
Yeah.
he was drinking away, so he didn't give a
I enjoy that wee green room in the Devon.
Aye.
It's like a wee fucking glass,
Yeah.
glass box
Yeah.
with Mars bars in it. Oh,
Chris Sloan.
magic, you know.
But we everyone we waited for the paint for the bar. But anyway, we're sitting waiting. What was it?
And then I said to Nesbitt, I said, right, see at the end, there's a young fella. Nah, he's got Crohn's disease. And I'm like, oh, it's terrible.
It's a make a wish kind of
And
thing.
it's like, he really wants to meet you, so let's make a wish for him. They say, oh, yeah, no problem, bring him out, that'll be
100%.
great. Oh. So at the end of Jimmy's segment, it's like, right, before we close the show, there's a young man backstage. His favourite actor is James Nesbitt. All he wants to do is meet him. Now, he's reached out on social media. No
There's
joy.
a wee Make a Wish Foundation fucking poster up.
He reached out to his management. No joy. Now, this young man's been diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Nesbitt's sitting there like, fuck it.
Hello, yeah. How have I missed this on socials? Like, yeah.
So he's came to Whiskey and Red and he's asked us to make his dreams come true. So here at Whiskey and Red, we make dreams come true. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Shane Todd.
He came burst out, whipped out his glasses off, threw him in the crowd. Jimmy Nesbitt couldn't believe
You
it.
wanker.
You wanker. And then fucking Shane Todd pulled his wee chair away
no.
from him and all. It's fucking
It was fucking brilliant.
funny as
That was
fuck.
class.
It was
But
so-
but for being a Wednesday as well, it's a hard sell Wednesday.
It fucking is.
We were
So-
saying
and then-
them because we actually tried to pull the plug on the show.
Oh, really?
The fella wouldn't let us.
Jimmy had pulled out because of the strike.
Right, okay.
And then we finally got him back in, but once
Yeah.
he pulled out, we're like, that's our main fucking sell.
Because of
point.
what? The fucking...
Actor
Acting
strike.
strike.
He's not acting though, is he?
He's part of the
No,
guild.
but it's part of the. I know.
Oh, right, okay.
But anyway, so he's
I mean,
like-
workers of the world unite, like, but actors, fuck up. Like,
so
you know
when
what
he
I mean?
pulled out, we're like, fuck me, everyone's bought to see Jimmy, and now we're going to like dicks. So we wanted to pull it, and then I went to the meeting.
The lads
we
came.
Phil
Tyrone had to
like,
go on his own. I was away somewhere.
Ra says no.
Phil is like,
Tyrone sat on one side of the table. He said to the boys sat on the other side.
they're
They're
like Phila has never cancelled the show in their lives, and we're not about to start.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, right, okay. So Tommy, we're still doing it. And he said, look, we can get anyone to replace Jimmy Nesbitt. Don't you worry.
We can get anyone.
I was like, we'll get contact.
I know, yeah.
We'll speak to them.
One of the lads out of Shearer standing there.
So we couldn't cancel.
Unbelievable.
So we went ahead, and then Jimmy.
I phoned him.
Got
I
resolved.
said, sorry about this, Jimmy, but Phil says no. So it's on.
Put down the picket, Jimmy.
He's like, you're a fucking arsehole. You fucking buffoon. Okay, I'll get it sorted. Then he got it sorted.
But it was a tough sell, but because we did have you on that week, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
was
then
we're
on
on the next
the-
night.
Mickey Bartlett was
The
on.
Friday, yeah.
Like it was a tough.
I
in
was
between
on
all
before,
yous.
though.
But it went well. But maybe done. First one was a sell. It was 600 sell it.
This
And
one's
then
about 400,
this
I'd
one's
say.
about 400.
Alright.
Wednesday, like, in the
yeah,
middle of the fucking
Wednesday.
thing.
So we're actually, I was happy with
Fucking right.
many people went. And it went
It was
well.
fucking
It
brilliant.
was
The
far,
whole
it was
show,
amazing.
it
It
was
was
a
far
laugh,
better
like-
than the first one, like
The-
10 times better.
The gig was fucking unreal, to be fair. Like,
Yeah.
Phil was great, like. It's just
Phil
a
is
fucking
good.
great time. But the comedy nights, so, like, whenever when I did it, remember we supported
Yeah,
Paddy
last
last year.
That's my third gig.
That was, mate, that is mental to me, like, but also, like,
Which
that was one of the best gigs I've ever done.
comedy will go into the Falls Park.
I actually sort of asked a wee bit about this.
It's getting bigger and bigger every year.
But
It's big enough, I think.
So the thing is, the couple of things that are horrible. When they had the tent, it would have been fairly messy in there for a comedy night. And then because they used to do them like Frankie Boyle did in there. But it was messy, like you know,
good.
people were absolutely people were
And
rolled off.
it's like a festival in there. Like it's not like they're not there. They're there for the.
They're
drinking.
not really listening. Frankie Boyle's on, and as he starts his jokes, before he's even finished them, people are either cheering or booing, just based on whoever he's mentioned in the joke. You know, so he'd be like, at that time, he was like, I remember him starting a joke about David Cameron, and he just went, so David Cameron, and people, and you're like, fuck up, like, so we can actually hear what he's saying, and then, or else he would go like, you know, so, you know, Celtic, and you're like, right, shut the fuck up. Like, you know?
I said I didn't even think about that. I wouldn't.
It's hard for that.
Even if it wasn't the tent, it'd be hard to hear it properly, wouldn't it?
And if you do it outdoor,
then
people are going to stand.
Yeah.
You don't want to stand for 2 hours for comedy. It'll feel like a drag. At least if there's music on, you can dance.
Daventry actually is a good wee venue for the comedy. It's probably a bit small for you now, but
I don't think it is.
No,
mate. You can get like 600 or 700 in there, and it's like fucking
horrible. The way it's set out, it's fucking class.
Good stage, and like you're really close to the crowd. The ceiling isn't too high.
Supported Mickey Bartlett myself with the
this year.
So it was before.
It was
before our show, and then so Mickey Bartlett. I forget what day it was, and then ours, and then yours one after.
No, it's class. Fucking unbelievable. So.
I had to get tickets. They're like hot.
Mate,
give
kicks. Me a shout, and I'll just, you know what I mean?
I don't like asking for stuff.
Egg and pork.
I know. It's like, fuck, I'd love to go down.
Tyrone hates fucking asking anyone for anything.
I know, but like, it's different when it's also.
Last time we were on, I gave him a gig. You know that I do MC at fucking boxing shows, and so I was double booked, and I says, look, I can't do it. And I went, well, Tyrone do it. It's me, I says, ask him what he wants. And he says, give him a few quid, it'll be sweet. So I said to Tyrone, Tyrone went and done the frigging gig. They went to pay him.
And I said, Harry, just give out to the charity. That's how awkward I am.
No, it's alright, mate. Sweet.
Clip that bit of Tyrone going, that's how awkward I am, you know. Whenever he's put it out on the street. Because he won't take pay. That's how awkward I am. Can you give me a sandwich?
I'd be the worst homeless person ever. People will be going like, nah, man, it's alright. Grab yourself something. Grab yourself something.
Worst homeless person ever. That's so good. Oh my god.
Fuck's sake. But do you know what? I just feel like
to drop something.
Oh my god.
I've never been to Lego.
But the reason why I didn't take money is because they were expecting you and they got me.
They weren't expecting me. They asked for you because I told them I couldn't do it.
And then, do you know what the thing was? See, that night, like, the first of all, they didn't have a mic. And then they got a mic. The mic didn't work. And then when they got it working, it was going in and out.
So you should have friggin'... You should have got more money in because you went above and beyond.
I just said
the elements.
This is fucking...
See shit like that. It destroys my happiness.
Yeah, like, I couldn't even enjoy the night then.
See microphone. Do you know what? Seriously, you can get a working microphone and a lead for £50. Like, it'll be shit.
That's what
spend 80 and get
that's
good
what
ones.
I ended up having to do. I had to stand beside the DJ with a wee fucking wire and just that's what
like,
it's doing.
Like a bingo mic.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I don't even want the money for this.
2 wee ducks.
You can get an SM like an SM58, like your standard fucking everyone uses this microphone is like £70.
Why are you so into microphones?
He's a performer.
Why
in the microphones?
You know, he's naming the names. No, but like S76, 2.5 was the extra echo rebounds.
The SM58 The Shure SM58. That's your industry mic. It's the one that
That's catalog, mate.
if you showed it to somebody, they would go, "That's a
Catalina
microphone."
wine mixer right there, baby. It's M50. You don't want to get me started on the 51.
It melts me. Like, it melts me just when you go to places and the mic is, see when it crackles and all, and you're
Yeah,
going,
'cause then you feel like you've lost your vibe.
yeah.
Like see when I jumped in, I was ready for performing, and then once I was happening, I was like, "Fuck this, I don't even want to be
Went
here."
back in this shell.
I did want it back in the wee shell. He's like, "I'm not even fucking."
Like see in the in Edinburgh, the comp that Willie and Mickey were running every night. So like I would do my gig and then go over to that. Like the amount of times the mic in there was just going when you're talking and you're like, this is in a fucking venue at Edinburgh. Like, I mean, pay the fucking.
How was Edinburgh?
It was good. It was
Was it?
mental. Like, mental.
Is
like,
it mental? I've never been to.
It's nagging.
I've
Like,
always wanted to go to.
I was actually meant to go myself this year,
see if you went for like
but
a week. See if you did what Paddy did. Like, if you're performing, do 2 weeks and
Really?
be happy.
I was meant to
you'll
go
get
with,
so
with
depressed
Paddy
in the
for a
third
few
week.
days. Like,
Did
Everyone
you do
was.
3 weeks?
I did 4.
Did you?
Mate, so yeah, but during the 4th week, once you're about 3 or 4 days into the 4th week, you start going, it's nearly home time, and so I get you through.
Yeah.
The third week into the 4th week is
What are you staying in a hotel?
we stay in a flat, like
I've
yeah,
heard that, yeah.
yeah, just rent a flat for a month because you can't.
had you done it before this year? Or was that just
No, that's the first time I've done the full
First
month.
and last?
Probably the last time I would do a full run. I think what Paddy did was totally spot on. Paddy left when everyone was still happy.
Mm.
You know, everyone's
Yeah.
still going, see you later, Paddy. You're missing out. 2 days later, everyone's like,
I want to go
I
home.
wish I was Paddy. You know what I mean?
I didn't think. I thought you would have been loving life over there.
It just gets to a point though where, so like Fosty came over, right?
Mm.
And you were over. Was that like in the start of second week or?
Start of second week.
Yeah. And it was fucking brilliant, wasn't it? Everyone, and Dan was over as well. You were only there for like one night though, weren't you? Like you were there at a time when it was still, you know.
It sounds like he's had an 18-year stretch.
Mate,
These are at a time when it was still.
it feels like it. I swear to God, it feels like way longer than a month. Like I can't believe that. Like
Actually, you know what? It's probably like camp.
It's
when
probably
I'm
like
down in
Groundhog
camp,
Day
I
as
fucking
well, but-
hate it.
yeah,
because the same thing every day,
Yeah.
saying the same jokes every day. And it's like,
you're waiting as well all day. Like my show's at 10:30 every night, so you're waiting all day to do
Do you
that.
be nervous for the shows? No.
Not overly. Like it depends what it is. Certain ones will still get me nervous. Like I was.
So say you go out and play SSE here, are you gonna be nervous for that one?
A wee bit, but
have you done it before?
No,
So do you?
it'll be a good level of nerves.
Yeah.
That'll be a normal good level of nerves.
I've never had a good level there. Anytime you're going
Actual like I'm
you're
shitting
just
myself.
yourself.
No.
Will be like if I'm not feeling sharp that day or like. Actually, that one I went to do, that one in Dungannon that I was mentioning earlier, before recording, it was like I was fairly nervous about that just because I was fucking knackered before I even got there. I was like, I've got to do, and I'd had a screamer the night before, and I'm going. I just because the night before was such a screamer, I was going, this won't be as good anyway. And then you get that in your
Was
head.
it good?
It was good, but it wasn't,
Wasn't
the
as
screamer.
good,
Like, it was grand. I would say it was like an 8. The one the night before was like a fucking 10.
Really?
See when you go to gigs, I'm sure you get this people go, hey, make sure you give him shit. Make sure that melts me.
Here, or the sea.
Can you imagine my mate and all
You
this
know,
shit?
like
I done
yeah,
it one time. Remember we were in the Balmoral? They say they play the PlayStation movie. They play online.
Oh fuck, aye.
Mention
always-
his fucking name. Right?
It always eats shit as well.
Yeah.
Like because you'll do it and then go like here will you say tell everybody that fucking Sean McGee's a ball bag and you go right okay. And then you make a mistake of going, Sean McGean here, he's a ball bag, right? And
He cracks up. What'd you say?
two people laugh, and then everyone else goes,
What are you doing?
you doing the gig, or you know what I mean?
It's like a mate.
Like, I hate that. I fucking, we need to do FIFA here, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want a match.
Let's
Do
have
want a
one match.
Half each, is it?
I do a half each. Now,
I'll
Right,
How
go ahead,
often-
Tom, don't be
I
getting.
don't,
often-
I don't even
Don't be
have
getting this bladder.
I don't even have my glasses.
how often
That was
is,
shit.
It's already started.
Come on,
do you wear glasses, do you?
I'm playing as fuck. I really am.
I'm
And
blind
the thing
as
is,
fuck.
I really should have them on all the time,
Oh, really?
but I lose them so much
Yeah.
that I don't. I just leave them in the house.
But
I-
Samantha,
I-
how do you lose them if they're on your face all the time?
Do you ever see,
Training and stuff.
Did you ever see Mighty Mouse's wee mate, Penfold, the wee mole? I look like him when I have my glasses on. Yeah.
Do you wear glasses?
Belly fold. What?
Do you wear glasses?
I made him. I look rare on them.
I look like Brother Malcolm with glasses.
I just look like I look like Dahmer, sort of.
Jeffrey Dahmer, did you say?
I've got big
I don't
Dahmer
even
glasses.
need glasses, but I used to just wear them all the time just to look smart.
I would
What's
just
that say?
see if you. I press
It says
A.
Mr. Big, 1986.
Press A?
Press A and then do it again.
What?
Just choose AA because it's a normal one. Yeah.
Are you just fucking me
Hey,
off?
hey.
No, that's
Just a
totally
setup.
normal.
It's an intervention.
So here we'll,
Get off the style there.
we'll do. So see, move up to the thing, and we'll do like a randomizer. Or do you
Okay,
want, or do you
no
just
random
wanna,
one. Random.
or do you just want to pick a team?
I need to sit there. How many can't see?
Right, okay.
Sorry. I need to take it serious. Right, there we go. That's better. Right.
So if you press X
Yep.
3 times, right,
Yep.
that'll randomize the league.
Okay.
So go ahead.
X.
Go ahead.
X. X.
Oh, mate,
Germany.
you have a chance here, and then move down and do it again.
X. 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 Ah!
Freiburg, not bad,
That's not the
bad.
worst.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yes.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3.
Ah. There we go.
There was a chance of Ranger there.
There was.
You know what I mean? Here we go.
Wrong.
I haven't played this in quite a bit.
You have a bit of an
Long
advantage here. Oh, look at this fucking hipster barista playing for my team. Look at this, fucking unbelievable. How do you take your latte?
Day.
Loves it. So what was I going to say? What have you got coming up, man? You've your fight.
I've got my fight that's hopefully going to be announced pretty soon. And then we're going to start be doing lives. We've got sponsored by Garrick here.
Yeah, we're in a partnership
The
with Garrick.
The bar.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're in
So-
a partnership with
Nice.
him.
We're going to
So,
do wee Patreon
Patreon lives.
That's cool.
specials for the Patreoners.
Just like free.
So don't mind me here, Kieran,
You're
but
far
everyone
from that,
here, make sure you get on the Whiskey and White, join the Patreon.
Oh,
He
mate,
gets bad.
Aberdeen.
How terrible.
I don't even know
Fuck's
who that
sake,
cunt
Tyrone.
is. Let's find out.
That man plays week in, week out.
Mate, look at this guy's
Actually, does
haircut,
he,
though.
Dilly? He's fucking playing on Patreon and everything.
You
And
should
you're,
see
you're
this
an
guy's
Xbox
haircut.
boy as well.
Tommy,
I'm a PlayStation.
What do you
man
play?
myself.
What do you play?
I'm a COD man.
I don't play anything
Call
anymore.
of Duty. Well,
Are
not
you,
for anymore.
you on
really.
that? You on that new one? That fucking Modern Warfare?
No.
9.
I was a COD man. I'm not anymore.
Why?
I don't know. I
Haddock now.
just finished with it.
That was a
I
great
just play
first
like
joke,
normal games now, like High on Life and shit. And
normal games, High on Life.
that's a great game.
Oh, that is actually a game, is it?
Yeah.
High on Life. I thought you were just like. I swear to God, I thought you were like. I just play normal games now. I'm High on Life. I'm going, who is this man?
What's wrong with this guy?
What's High on Life? I haven't played that.
It's just a wee game where you go out shooting people and your gun talks to you.
Your gun talk?
Is it-
Yeah, it's basically like a stoner game, but it's good.
Sounds like a gig.
It is a gig.
There's what do you call it? I've been playing. Man, I play. The boys will be sick of hearing about this, but I play a hardcore war game called Hell Let Loose on the what do you call it, on the PC. Oh my God,
Yeah.
mate! See the things I've said to people on that game. I've
Really?
I've literally barked orders at people, like actual military orders. I need a fucking slap, like.
You a PC gamer? That's
I-
what I am now.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't. Do you know I haven't been on as much as I would like in the last couple of months because I've actually been fucking high on life. But no, I've been been busy as fuck. And then what do you play, Tommy? You're on.
I don't.
He's a
I've
house
played
full
in
of
a long
girls, so
time.
he doesn't
I
do
was a
things.
big. Since I'm going way back in the time, I was a big Grand Theft Auto guy.
Oh man, what a game!
Grand Theft.
And,
I heard a new
um,
one's coming out.
Is it next year?
Are
Is
you
it?
going to get it? I heard it's like 120 quid.
I
Like
would
something
hear.
that's mental.
It's a game for 10
Yeah,
years,
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it? Like
yeah. Are you going to get it?
I'll get it on a PC, I think, and play it with a controller.
Yeah.
Graphics will be better.
Yeah.
Dan hates
There-
it. Dan
there.
hates that.
See
Like,
the graphics, the difference is insane.
it is. It is
It's
insane.
mental.
Also, see, the new football manager's coming out, and I don't like this. I don't like this,
Let's go, Tyrone.
lads.
Ping. Oh my!
Oh, that's a massive chance. Like,
That was Darth McGirt.
look at you. Should
Listen, I've eased into that. I feel like I know what I'm doing.
my fucking defender's near hamstrung himself there to be 20 yards away from me. It's great. Yeah, what do you call it? What the fuck was I on about there? Oh,
About PlayStation games.
I'll probably get I'll probably get that new Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. But I'm not big into online shit, see. Like,
You're not big into online shit, Tyrone.
except for COD. See
See
COD.
when
See
he
COD.
became immersed in the friggin' Xbox.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even talk to me. Me and him were in camp in Dublin, sitting with headphones on, and going, Tyrone, John, go to. And then when he was getting killed,
Do you
which was
know,
regular,
Tommy, do
he
you
used to
know-
just sit and watch the man on his phone.
I mean, there's times where, like, I went home early from the bar just to go to play
Oh, no.
COD. I went home here. Trina needs to be home here. It's 10 o'clock. And I go home and just get on COD. COD to 4 in the morning.
Tyrone actually never spoke to me for 2 years. Driving up to Dublin, he was watching people play COD on YouTube. And then when we got to Dublin, he was set up the thing, played.
Yeah.
We brought
I had a wee, do you know, I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're called Pogas. It's a briefcase that has a monitor in it, and then your PlayStation all set up, or your Xbox set up.
That's class.
They're unbelievable.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
So because I've been camp all the time, traveling
Aye.
and stuff, it's unbelievable.
We
That
were
is
like,
class.
we'll
That's-
watch Gomorrah. We'll watch an episode and it gets through the camp. We watched 2 episodes, so I was like, nah, fuck it. Call.
Nah, I need to
COD.
fucking...
COD.
But see
Need to
them.
knife these Russians.
See a COVID times.
Yeah.
COD was just the goat. It just
Yeah.
like everyone was playing it and everyone
Oh,
was loving it.
fabulous.
Here we go, Tyrone. Let's go.
It is a great game, to be fair. The new
Why would
ones...
you pause back there?
The new ones are good, to be fair. Because it went through a wee phase of being shied for a while.
Yeah.
That was a chance for me.
It is a chance.
Go on, Duke.
Triangle.
Oh, mate, what a finish.
You don't even have
That is-
triangles on the Xbox.
His name's Duke.
Much hours you putting in a week here on this?
I don't know. Do you know? I play it at night time a fair bit before I go to bed. Like,
Did your missus play games?
I don't know where you
No.
get the time,
she
Karen.
plays games, but not on the computer.
Read
What's she
scripts, read historical fucking PhDs,
Moves my shoes and all.
and play his fucking PlayStation. And read the Bible.
I'll do. Well, I don't.
New Jerusalem.
Did you play the
Fun.
Harry
Whole
Potter
test.
game? Did you?
I played a wee bit of it. You know, I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I wanted so much to love it.
It was alright. Well, it was alright
Yeah.
for like a week. And
Yeah,
then you're like,
I
right, I'm
wanted.
bored of
Do you know what it needed to be? And they should have given it the reasons to make. They should give that game to Rockstar,
it. Yeah.
and it'll be like Grand Theft Auto with wands.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But they didn't even let you play Quidditch. It's fucking. What kind of game is that?
I know, mate.
Here we go, here we
I
go.
thought that was bollocks. That's got to be part of it.
It's like a heavy part of it. It should be
Yeah.
a serious league in that.
Yeah.
I was
Like-
I was up for the Quidditch games and then nah.
See-
Quidditch is closed.
Save they were smart about it as well. That would have taken off as like its own
Game.
thing.
Yeah, it could be the new FIFA. You could
Yeah.
be playing Quidditch.
Quifa.
Quifa. That's a different kind of
yeah.
Quidditch.
That's the games his missus man. I just can't finish it. Can't finish it.
So yeah, like
That's what she said.
I would probably do. Do you know, like I'm talking about like late at night, like you know we're both about to go to bed. Chloe will do a wee. She'll have a wee scroll on TikTok,
Yeah.
and I'll do
Few
like
games.
an hour maybe. Like
What's
3 or
bedtime
4
in your
matches.
house? In the Bartlett household?
It fluctuates. Like on nights when I've been gigging, like it can be really late because
'Cause you're just
I'll be just sort of like
buzzing,
buzzing.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh.
like, oh, is he giving me something? You give me something. Fuck up, breath. But the what do you call it? Like normally like one-ish,
You're up.
you know, that kind of time.
lads. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but we're gonna have to. I can't
Have
pay
you the
my
bounce?
half
Have you the bounce?
because my wee data
Yeah.
can't leave her.
Here,
Leave her.
if you're
It's
you
my
guys
youngest.
do?
if
Leave the
you're,
kids.
if you're if you're surrendering to me on FIFA, Tommy, I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Let's not be back for a second opinion.
What? So, have you anything come up you want to plug?
Nah, listen, I'm just looking to take this podcast to the next level. Whiskey
Yep.
and Wade, make sure you all get on,
It's a great podcast.
subscribe, Patreon, all that, and then I'm looking to fucking take the comedy to the next level, Kieran.
Tell you what,
Not even. I'm just playing it by ear. I haven't got anything coming up, but anything if anybody wants me to do something, I'm available.
we're in talks for our next big live
Yeah.
Yeah.
show coming out. It's going to be in December time after my fight. So
Epic.
It's
Clear your diary.
yeah,
Oh,
clear
aye.
your diary.
December. I've just cleared it all. The busiest month of the year. I'm not doing anything. Well, let me know when it is.
Yes.
Because I'll definitely be there. What I was going to say, thanks a million for coming in. Some crack, like, unbelievable. Always good times.
And you got lucky there. I didn't get to play.
I know that's it, mate. It's actually already 3-2 to use. Do you know what I mean? I know that's what's happened. But cheers for coming in,
Right.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep, see you later. Thank you.
Oh, no.